Equifax got hacked. Everyone on YouTube is talking about, oh my gosh, $125, this is great, this is awesome. But in reality, I'm kind of mad about this entire thing. And here's why. Because yes, they got sued for around $300 million, but I'm only getting back $125 up to $20,000 depending on how much it actually affected me, right? Now, here's my thing, guys. If you don't know, Equifax got hacked back in 2017 or something like that, and now they were issued to have to pay out $300 million to everyone out there. But in reality, it's only about $125 per customer. But in reality, also, they only have around $31 million in a cash pool to actually share around across all the Americans that are actually affected. Now, what does this mean? It means they can actually only afford to pay around 248,000 people, meaning that they really can't pay out so much money to everyone that was actually affected. Now, what does this mean? It means, guys, that you probably won't be able to get your cash settlements. Now, here's another thing. It also means you have to pick between, credit monitoring software or the cash settlement. Now, I personally, I'm going to tell you exactly in the video which one I'm going to pick and why, so make sure to stick around for that. But I really want to share with you in this video 3 stories of 3 people that are actually affected by this entire thing. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to me personally because my information was hacked, was leaked, and I'm kind of about it, and I don't really care about $125 at this point, okay? Now, the first thing is this, guys. If you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant, and I post videos on YouTube every single day. Yes, I said daily content. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. On top of that, hit the like button while you're at it. Really appreciate it. And I want to ask you guys a question. Have you checked if you were affected by this? If you haven't already, make sure you check the link down below. I have a link there to actually show you if you were affected or not. Because again, if you were affected, you do deserve some type of compensation. If you weren't affected, great. It's awesome, man, if you weren't affected. But if you were, make sure you actually check it. Because if you just think, like, oh my gosh, I didn't get affected, no. Make sure you check because you never know. And I never thought I would have been affected. But in reality, I was affected by this entire thing. Now, the first thing I want to clarify is this, guys. I have 3 stories for you. And the first thing is this. I didn't think I was affected. I didn't think it was a big deal until I actually understood exactly what actually happened here. When a data breach happened, your social security got leaked, everything about you actually got leaked. Now, what does this mean, guys? It means, number 1, identity theft. Now, here's what happened with a friend of mine. He got a letter in the mail for collections for around $15,000. And he was like, okay, what is this? He called me up and I said, like, hey, you probably owe somebody some money. You should have paid it. Now, look at it. It went to collections and affect your credit score. And he told me, hey, Tommy, no. This is not me. It's not mine. I don't understand what's going on. I said, like, okay, what's the information on it? Well, he tells me, hey, I actually got a loan in Florida that I never took out. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? Well, in reality, someone took his identity, his social security, and took a loan for him in Florida, and he's never ever been to Florida. So in reality, he got sued or sent to collections for around $15,000. Now, he had to go to court for this. Yes, he did. And in reality, when he went to court, he said, like, hey, I've never been to Florida in my life. Here are the tickets, okay? I've never been there ever, ever, ever. There's no proof at all. And they told him, like, hey, okay, you were actually free. We can't do anything about it because in reality, it wasn't you. So everything that was actually discharged. But in reality, guess what? It's pretty scary to actually think about, like, hey, someone can take a loan in my name. Someone can take some money out, and I wouldn't even know at all. Credit cards, open them up, and whatever. You use them all the time. And the next thing you know, you owe all this money, but you never even used it in the first place, okay? By the way, now that I think about it, my girlfriend actually was hacked by this also. When, like, I think it was an order. This is actually very weird, right? But someone actually took her debit card information, and then next thing you know, she was buying stuff in Arizona, but she's never been to Arizona. She's only been to New York, okay? So it's pretty weird stuff. Now, here's the reason this is a huge deal, because the dark web, okay? So on the dark web, they probably sold some of your information, like your social security, your full name, your date of birth, your address, and also your credit card information. This is all very important information because with this information, they can actually make an ID for you, get a social security card, and guess what they can do now? They can go to T-Mobile or any store out there and take some phones out under your name, and now you owe all that money, and now Verizon or T-Mobile is actually chasing you for it. Now, how do they do it? They grab your name, your date of birth, and all your information, like your address. They go to those stores and they show an ID with their picture and your information, and now they can take out whatever they want to take out because they also have your social security, because they have all the information they need on you. So now, by the way, we're lucky to live in the 21st century where we have like information and data. So in reality, if this does happen to you, you can just call them and be like, hey, that wasn't me. I live in New York. That wasn't me at all. Like, what are you talking about? They probably work with you here and there, but then you probably have to go to court or whatever. So it kind of sucks to think about, like, hey, someone can just go online and buy my information on the dark web. It's pretty scary if you ask me. Now, you might be wondering, well, Tommy, what happened to you? It sounds like you have an agenda here. And the answer is yes. I have an agenda because I actually got hacked. My Chase account got locked. Multiple accounts got locked. And someone actually bought stuff under my name without my permission, at all, okay, in a different state. And they bought like Facebook truck ads, which is very weird, and a bunch of other things, right? But here's my thing. I didn't really think about it at all. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? It's pretty weird. I thought, honestly, it was my fault. But I was like, okay, I've been using my credit card for the past like 4 to 5 years. This has never happened in the past, so what's going on? In reality, when I checked the entire Equifax system, it turns out I was actually affected by it. So I got instantly very pissed about it. And here's why. Because I got my money back, yes, because it wasn't me, but in reality, my information is floating around in the dark web or somewhere else, and someone actually has this. Now, what does this mean? It means you can take out loans under my name, you can do a whole bunch of things under my name. I'm kind of about it. You might be asking me, well, Tommy, you get a cash settlement of around $125, which is great. In reality, $125 for your Social Security is nothing, okay? Your information, your date of birth, like your address, it's crazy, to be honest, right? So imagine this. I'll go to your house, and I'll ask you, hey, give me your Social Security, give me your address, give me your name, your date of birth, your mom's name, your puppy's name, and I'll give you $125. Will you do it? The answer is probably no. You wouldn't do it. Why? Because your information is worth a lot more to you than $125. So everyone on YouTube is all like, oh my gosh, this is great. No, I'm kind of mad about this, okay? My information is leaked. I've been affected. If you were affected, make sure you get your money back. And I'm going to tell you right now, should you take the cash settlement or should you take the credit monitoring software? But before I do, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever heard about the dark web before? Comment down below. Let me know. Now, before I tell you if you should take the credit monitoring software or the cash settlement for $125, I'm going to tell you guys a little story that's actually very similar to this entire situation. And it's this, right? Thomas Edison, back in his days, he had the entire light bulb, right? And he had to deliver it to someone very important. Now, here's what happened, guys. When he actually delivered it, guess what happened? The guy that was delivering it actually broke it, fell down, shattered completely into 100 pieces, right? When he came back to Thomas Edison and told him, like, hey, I'm sorry, I broke it, and he was crying and, like, super nervous, Thomas Edison said, okay, no problem. Here's another one. Go deliver it. I trust you. You'll get the job done. Now, here's what happened. The secretary actually asked Thomas Edison, why would he do that? He broke it the first time, probably broke it the second time. Thomas Edison said this, okay? Well, no. If he broke it the first time, he's going to be 4 times more careful now that the issue actually took place. Now, what happened is this. He got the entire package there safely because he took care of it a ton. Now, here's why this is important, right? You might tell me, hey, Tommy, if this happened to them, it means that now they're going to double down and this hack will never happen again. Now, here's the thing, guys. My credit card information, my identity is not a light bulb, okay? So my information was actually hacked and it's going to be out there forever, okay? Which is insane if you ask me. Now, on top of that, I had to change all my information, my passwords, double authenticate everything, and I had to format all my files to make sure I was actually safe, okay? Because I didn't feel safe at all. Now, if you ask me, Tommy, should I take the cash settlement or should I take the entire credit monitoring software? If you ask me, my answer is this. I'm not gonna trust the person that took my data and let it be breached to actually monitor my data now, okay? It doesn't make any sense to me. So no, I'm not gonna trust them with that stuff. So I'm gonna take my cash settlements, and here's what I'm gonna do. I will be getting credit monitoring software, but from Credit Karma, because they actually do it for free. Why would I trust a person that actually took my information, let it be breached, and now you're gonna secure it? No. I want my money back, okay? And also, if you ask me, well, Tommy, at least you're gonna get compensated for it. Well, here's my thing. $125 for my Social Security, for my address, for my ID, all the information. I'm mad about it, okay? I don't care about the money. I'd rather have my information intact and safe, okay? Because I'm very careful about all this stuff, but this is what you do when you trust a big company with your information. Because if they get hacked, well, all your information is actually leaked out there in the market. So comment down below. Let me know if you're happy about the $125. Do you think you should get more? Do you think you should get less? Comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, go ahead and like the video so it gets pushed out there to more and more people, because more people need to watch this video. Why? Because everyone is excited about this $125, but in reality, $125 for your information is literally pennies on the dollars, okay? It makes absolutely no sense. Now, on top of that, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, because again, I will be keeping you up to date with the entire issue, and whenever I get my money cash paid out to me, I will tell you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified when that actually happens. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, una, just DM me on Instagram at TommyBryson. And if you want to talk to all of us here on the channel, join us on Discord. And on top of that, guys, if you want to watch more videos, click this video right here, or click this face right here to subscribe to the channel if you're on mobile. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace. Okay, so on the dark web, they probably stole some of your information like your social security, your full name, your date of birth, your address, and also your credit card information. This is all very important information because with this information, they can actually make an ID for you